Okay. Good evening, people. This is the Scoop on Venice live at 5, or the Scoop live at 5 with Francesco Abbruzzino. Today is November 22nd, and it is a Friday. Let's get started with some house cleaning first. Sponsorships. What I'm going to do is I want to get a better live stream and a better camera for some of the stuff I want to start doing. So I'm going to take in some sponsorships. It'll go a little bit like with my company, Telephonics. I'll say this show is being brought to you today by Telephonics Medical Consulting. Visit them at telephonics.com, and this is what they do. So I'm just going to do that just for a little bit to try to get some revenue in so that I can get the cameras, get the license, and all that stuff. So the quality should go exponentially higher or better. Let's get it started with the news now. The county, it's back to Robert Marbu's advice about determining if the leaders will follow through with all of his ideas. It's going to cost us a lot of money. 5 different locations, I believe it is, and he's calling for us to do a lot of different things, purchasing property, etc. So it seems like most of the commissioners are behind it, and I would hope so, since they decided to pay all this money for his advice. The problem is where's all this money going to come from? Right now, we're having financial problems as a county, at the city level, at the county level, at the state level, at the federal level, for that matter. So where's it going to come from to take care of all the homeless? And with all these increased taxes, are you going to drive more people into the homeless status? Just food for thought. Rotaries. Today was the last day for seniors to register for the December SAT and ACT without a late fee. They can still do it, but there's going to be a late fee. I'm not sure when the deadline is today, so by all means go out to the site I listed on the Venice, Florida, and I believe on the Northport Scoop. So go out there, go to actstudent.org or sat.collegeboard.org. Another one I put out on these 3 different Scoop pages is the USDA food distribution. They set the dates for distribution in Northport, Englewood, Venice, Laurel, and Nokomis. So mark those dates. Get out there if you can, if you're in dire need, and get your food distribution. Okay, Venice. I just posted this just before coming online. It's back to that camera thing, which, yes, the Scoop broke because I got it from their email, put it out there. Next thing you know, everybody's running with it. They're doing what most reporters should do, is out there trying to find out the story. One thing I should know, whenever I post these and talk about them, I'm somewhat of people would say a conspiracy theorist. I don't think I'm that extreme. I like to question stuff. I don't like to just take what the government or the city or business or anybody takes me. I want to question it and dissect through it. They're saying, hey, we're putting out a total of 13. 6 cameras are looking at Centennial Park, 4 at the jetty, and they're going to be installing 3 at the pier. They say it's to curb vandalism, which caused $50,000 in damage. This may or may not be true. Will this curb the vandalism? I don't know. I mean, most guys, if they're going to do something, they're going to get in there and do it, and you could basically see where the camera shots are. My main concern is, A, we weren't notified as a public about this. I had to go out and find it. And B, that they're saying that we will not be spying on citizens. Well, I'm sitting there thinking, wait a second. If you look at that camera once and I'm walking by it, just hanging out, maybe sitting with my wife having a kiss session before going into the daiquiri deck, you're spying on me. Sure, you may be going to see who robbed the toilet roll, but you're still spying on me. And who's to say that we can trust our government? Do you trust Bob Daniels out there? I don't know if I trust Bob Daniels to be reviewing films, so who's reviewing them? Food for thought. Operation Booster Buster 3. The sheriff's office had another 40 arrests. They cracked down on retail theft, which is huge. I know it costs millions and millions of dollars with a lot of these retail chains. They arrested people and individuals have a combined history of 344 prior felonies, 343 prior misdemeanors. A few of these fine citizens were residents of Nokomis and Venice. So I put the link to all their names on there. Go check it out. Obviously, something we got to curb, because what happens is the more they steal from the stores got to raise their prices. They got to cover it somewhere. And who's going to be impacted? Us, the citizens. As you guys should know from yesterday, the 25th annual Venice Christmas Boat Parade is on. They had enough participants to proceed. If the boaters want to register, they can go to VeniceChristmasBoatParade.com. That's going to be on December 7th. And I don't know if Freedom's still picking up the tab for everybody like they committed to doing. So that's up in the air. But if not, it's only $15. And I wanted you to know something. Isabel, she's with WTSP. Very nice reporter. Whenever she does stories on the Venice area, she'll contact me and say, hey, Frank, I'm putting this out there. Whenever I have good information, I'll filter it to her. Sometimes she'll act, sometimes she won't. It depends on what's in the funnel. She interviewed this individual with the boat situation, the organizer, and something I didn't know is they contributed, I think, $90,000 with all their contributions out to local charities, the high school, and everything. And I remember someone posted the other day wondering about their finances and where's all that money going. So I was glad that Isabel got out there and asked that question, and hopefully it'll put some minds to rest. There was last night a structure fire in Nokomis. I put a picture up there. If you hit the link, you can go see several other pictures. I think everybody was okay there. It was over on Osceola Road in Nokomis. Pam Johnson with the City of Venice. She sends out all their communications. And the police arrested a suspected auto thief. It took place back on November 22nd, which is today at 5 a.m. on LB Farm near Magnolia Park Condos. Catherine Cano and Jeffrey Hilton allegedly fled in the stolen vehicle, and the K9 helped track them down. So good job out there, VPD. This is something that I put out on my Taking a Bite Out of Crime. I have something like 4,000 fans there, and I put it on the Venice page, which I think we're nearing 20,000. Donating Reese, the Sarasota Military Academy, which a few of the Venice kids go there. I know one of my good friends, his son goes there. They're donating them at $15 a piece to the Sarasota National Cemetery, and there's only 14 days left. So I put all the information up there. If you can spare $15, I think it's a great cause. Englewood, not much there today, so that's a good thing. Northport High School, another first for the Scoop. Thanks to our fans. I know this individual that gave me the information. She contributes a lot to the page. She told me that there was a code white in the classroom. After some talking to some people, I think it involved a domestic dispute where I think the person might have had kids at the two schools, Northport High School and the elementary school or middle school there. And so they went into a code white, just saying, stay in your room in case this guy's a little unstable, in case he comes out to the school. They ended up giving all clear. But thanks to the fan base out there, that's another Scoop first. Little Mork Elementary, the communications continue. I'm putting some stuff out there. There's so much information. I just put it on the page, and you can continue to follow it. My feelings are, I don't understand why the county school board didn't really go out there and publicize to all the parents, hey, there's an ear issue. And if there is an ear issue in there, take some kind of temporary action to get the kids out of there, get the staff out of there, maybe put up temporary housing. Instead, they're just almost in a denial defensive stage. A little concerning, and all the money too, that's a concern. As citizens of Sarasota County, we're spending a ton of money on this issue, and for some reason they won't even bring up the last test results, which were about 3 weeks ago, which came up negative or positive for carbon sulfide or whatever it was, two different gases out of three, carbonyl sulfide and carbonyl disulfide. So check out the communications there. There's some interesting reading. Do research. Just don't take what Charles and Mr. Mraz is saying for as pure golden the way it is. Go out there and research it. Maybe the school board has some good points. Also, Northport, a free community Thanksgiving meal is set from 6 to 8 on Wednesday the 27th at the First Baptist Church in Northport on Dorothy Avenue. So check that out. Weather, basically, we're going to have the same tomorrow as today. They think the clouds will start to fill in a little bit more, and we'll get rain either late tomorrow, early into Saturday as the front comes in. The real weather is going to come next week when it's going to be pretty chilly out around Wednesday, Thursday time frame. for some of you guys that are out there surfing with me, it looks like hopefully Sunday we'll have some small waves. Definitely Wednesday, Thursday, it looks like we're going to have something here. Let's see, sports. The Northport, they shut out Charlotte High School 5-0. The girls did, so JV girls. So excellent job there. That was in B-ball. Events. Got a few events here. Sava Sabrina Orthodox Church over in Price in Northport will host the third annual bake sale, and that's going to be tomorrow from 10 to 4 and Sunday from 12 to 4. So check that out. Tonight, in about 2 hours, the Delta Swamp Rats. They're a jazz band. They were supposed to play at the Blues Festival last week, and I think they did play a little bit, but something happened. They're playing tonight. It's free. So get down there. Go to Ciao Gelato. Get some gelato. Check out Made in Italy or Cafe Venice. Get something to eat. Sounds like a good time. Let's see. This one's a good one. I can't say who sent me the email, but it was well known that they're having this event tomorrow. It's a 5K, about 3.1 miles, and it benefits Venice High School soccer. It's out of Stony Brook. If you go under the events on the Venice Scoop page, it's there. Go out there. Just 3 miles is pretty easy. If you're going to run, why not run? And check it out. Next thing is, let's see, the Christian musical legend Brian Duncan. I just posted this. He's going to have a benefit concert at 7 o'clock on Friday from December 6th at the Bible Church. I've never heard of him, but I guess he's a legend, and he's going to be in town, and the funds and publicity go to the Center of Hope and Pregnancy Solutions. I put a link on that event so you can check it out. Let's see. Oh, one last thing. Over in Northport, come out tomorrow and support your local cheerleaders. They show off the competition routines. Northport High School will be doing this. The Venice Vikings will be there. Imagine. It's only $5, and it's at Northport High School. Also here tomorrow we have the farmers market, which we have every Saturday. Northport has their farmers market every Saturday. Get out there, get some fresh organic fruit. Enjoy it. And again, when I did get sponsors, I might end and say, now remember to visit our sponsor. They're the ones that make this show possible. I'm going to try. I want to do the sponsor thing because I want to do a lot of different things, and I keep on putting out a lot of my own money. And I figure, well, if I can get some kind of sponsorship and mention their name out there and plug it in a way that's not tactful or just hammering people, then let's try that. So that's what we're going for. The cooking show, that's a great thing there. I talked to El with Blue Bistro. He's on board. And I got Pepe over at Made in Italy, and some other people have contacted me. And so we're going to do that cooking show, but I want a better camera, so it's a better quality. So good things happening. Hopefully you guys are enjoying all this. Hopefully the live presentation is going well. And basically that's it. For Francesco Abbruzzino at the Scoop, live at 5. That's it. Have a great weekend. If I'm still alive, it's because I can't figure out how to stop this thing. Let's just do this.